We did all our own stunts.
All our own.
These
Sometimes
guys.
even the crying.
Heck yeah.
Yes, I used a double for the emotional stuff.
Was there cannibalism?
No. I don't think that's right.
We didn't conceive it as a comedy or a horror show. We just conceived of it as a really good script. And all of us were brought in by the script and how great it was, and the fact that Hiro Murai was shepherding it, and Katie's brilliant work on it. So I didn't think of it in terms of a category, just the excellence of the script.
Agreed. And Hiro said as much at the beginning. He said, look, we're just going to create a real world and keep things real and play everything for real. And that's the mandate.
Yeah, it was like this hermetically sealed...
Oh, good God. You can end it there if you want. ...
I was terrified of him to begin with because he was so tall and kind of mysterious. I was like, who is this guy? We're shooting a film. But
I was terrified. Yeah. Oh, I'm so scared.
But he did so many amazing stunts in like one take, and it was quite extraordinary to watch. I was worried about him like walking through the fire, but he did it no problem. Obviously, he's an
As
absolute
those stuntmen do.
Yeah,
They
but he
live
was
for
so
it.
lovely. He was so lovely. So my fear at the beginning was quickly dissipated to just...
We did all our own stunts.
All our own.
These
Sometimes
guys.
even the crying.
Heck yeah.
Yes, I used a double for the emotional stuff.
It's a scare, but it's comedic. But I think it's the most surprising moment is when the shaman gets swooped up into the storm in episode 9. That's it's not purely horror, but it's like my favorite surprise moment in that wheelhouse.
The clown is scary.
The clown got
The clown
the
is
clown
scary.
genuinely got me.
Yeah.
That's the one you're
and
And
scurrying.
also, he'd worked on that crawl. He'd kind of worked on this crawl, and the speed at which he came to me, I actually yelped. I still looked at it and go, how did he do that? And at such speed. The grace of Nureyev.
Episode 7,
Yeah.
when Loftus is trying to communicate with still alive Richard Warren.
Yes.
And he's writing the note, and then he passes it back, and then he goes, I forgot something, and he grabs it, and you realize he talks for the
Yes.
first time. That always gets me.
The major one that we always talk about is Jaws, because it has that you don't know what's going to happen, and you're starting to lean. I think that's a major one, but I think everybody could find different films that they love and little bits and say, oh, I love that part because that reminds me of da-da-da.
I personally like starting the show with a fog because that to me just harkens back to a kind of 70s kind of John Carpenter 80s vibe that it's not like we were never chasing matching specific things, but celebrating the spirit of it, you know? And I liked starting the show with that feeling.
I also think like you've always kind of zeroed in on the experience of watching those movies as opposed to the movies themselves, you know?
Yes.
And so like even when it's scary, there's a joy in the tension, you know? And so I think that's what makes the show unique as a watching experience.
I don't understand. How do you die?
She crawls into your bed and sits on your face. Oh. Oh.